Let's see what we want to do here. Brightness. I'm going to cut that down just a little bit. That's not too bad. Automatic and exposure. All right. Smiley's Aquatics. That's a different time than you're online. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, sir. Or yeah. Yeah, we're trying something different today. So, give me 1 second, and we will be on like Donkey Kong. Alright, let's use a different food today. I forgot to take those shrimp to the store. Oh, dang. Darn it. Darn it. I had some shrimp. What time is it in the D now? It is 12:21, almost 12:30 in the afternoon. Almost 12:30 in the afternoon. Bam. What am I gonna do? Get my my TDS pen. Where is my TDS? Oh, here it is. Got it. Alrighty. I need one more thing. Alright. So can you hear me all right there? Sorry, moving so much. So 6 hours apart, it's 18:22 here, which would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 6:22. Yeah, that's military time. Alrighty. Well, you can hear me then, I guess. If you heard what... You heard me? Hey, you heard me? Alright. I'm just trying to see how cool this phone... I've always used the phone as an extra camera, but I was asked to do some... sorry for moving this around. I'm moving my arm. I was asked to do like water parameters and stuff. So I'm going to do a few tanks here real quick. See how this comes out. How's the picture on that side? Is it okay? I think I got it zoomed in a little. But see how the tank's like all moss. This is a 15-gallon. So it's a little...
Hello.
It's a little different. It's bigger. This has the fish bones on it. This is my real good tank. I mean, they're both really good, but this one has the galaxies in it. Well, this thing's on auto focus, so there it is. This is this phone here that I'm doing with. It's a Note 9, and it's 2 years old. The Note 21 has come out now, and I was thinking of getting it, but I mean, this phone's finally paid off. My wife's phone's paid off, but AT&T will give us $700 for this phone, but the new phone is $1,200. So I'll still be paying. I'll get another phone bill, and I'll be paying bills on that. Or I can just wait and not pay anything right now and just enjoy no payments. Because I mean, it's a really good phone. It's an expensive phone. It's not an old phone. It's 2 years old, but it's not the age that I'm concerned about. It's the cameras. Just that it's good enough. Chevy Fish, Leah Judge. Let me show you guys some babies. Dan Slee's babies. See if any are out. I don't mess with this tank. It's got algae and all the goodies in here. I don't mess with nothing. Let me see if I can find any. That is not one there. They're usually out, but they're so hard to see. I don't have my glasses on. That's not one. Maybe I won't be able to find any. Oh, there's one on the wall. Can't see it too well, but these are his red steel. These are from I think Ben's line. It's so small up in the algae. Can't see it really well, but there's a bunch in here. But this tank, I just let all the algae grow like that, so they can feed really good. They're super healthy. And then here they're talking about orange-eyed red devils. Oh, shoot. They're having babies like you wouldn't believe. I got really good grade orange-eyed red devils. They're not real light. They got the black in them, and there's babies everywhere in there. Of course, that's the new tank for the Sulawesi when they get when it finally sets itself. This is the Dragon Blood Blue tank, and they're Prego, so you're not going to be able to see them in there. They're hiding. Orange and Blue Tigers. Blue Steel. So what I should do is do this Blue Steel tank as one of them. I have to clean all these floaters out. It makes it hard to drop the food in there. Alrighty. So I guess we'll start with this tank. What I'm going to do is go through... oh shit, look at that. Chevy Fish says, hi Luke. I use Huawei, but those are banned in the US, but they have a very good camera quality and they are cheap compared to other brands. Yeah, I don't brag about phones. It's more of an ignorance And an embarrassment to have to pay so much. You know, when I was a kid, you used to just have a rotary dial phone. Now you have to pay $1,000 just to get a decent phone. So, I guess what we'll do is start on a tank that's really active. This is Robbie Chan's food from Blue Crown Aquatic that we sell here. See how they're coming up from everywhere? I need to call this tank now that I have so many shrimp in here. I want to take out the ones with the whiter tails. I took a bunch out already. They're in another tank. They're like the highest grade ones that I found in here. Now I want to take out the white-tailed ones. You know, take them to the store and sell them or something. But it's like adults like that one right there that continues to make them because the tail's so white. You know, I don't want that. I want darker tails, you know, with blue in it, like all those. And get rid of the ones with white in it. So yeah, this stream might be a little different. Well, I mean, I set it all up the same, so it should be good. So, but yeah, I wanna call these out, get them darker. So here's the tank. Have not upgraded this filter yet. Oh wow, look at, there's a boost plant. Is that a plant way up there? What in the? Did they drag that plant all the way up there? Is that a joke? What do I gotta? What shrimp do I gotta smack around? I have weights on it. Oh, this one doesn't have a weight on it. Aha. No wonder. Alright. We'll get that later. So, here's the tank. This is a 10-gallon tank. As you see, the glass, the sides are got a lot of algae on them. I mean, they're not disgustingly covered to where it's like, you know, terrible. It's like perfect. And you know when it's when the tank is like perfect because oh sorry, get my finger out of there, because there's no algae. I mean, hair algae, you know, slime algae. You have algae on the glass, really nice. There's none in the substrate. Shrimps are all eating really good. You know, everything's balanced. This is a well-balanced tank. The filter is just a dual sponge filter that we sell here. I now sell the green ones. These are the clear and black. I sell the green and black. They're good up to 55 gallons. They have the large. All right, they have the large sponges on them. You can run them for quite some time. They do a great job filtering all the microorganisms out of the tank. Really good filter. I just update them so they run faster. I need faster. The food, I mix the foods up. You know, day to day, I'll feed powder. I feed different types of hard foods. I skip days. You know, I just try to. I don't want them to get in you know, a routine, a daily routine. You know, I try to make it different every day, like it would be in the wild. You know, not every day do they find food. Not every day would they be able to, you know, scavenge and get everything they need. You know, I'm sure that it doesn't work like that. So, as you see, they just keep on coming. And they're pulling the food away. But they all come out, you know, not knowing what it is. The tank is packed. You know, they're all the way to the back, everywhere. Tank's just gorged with shrimp. When it's zoomed in like this, boy, you really see the spots. What? You better watch. Your mama don't want you messing with all that stuff. She's gonna come home with a snap. So, as I said, I changed the water changes to now top offs. I'm trying a new way to do stuff. Instead of doing water changes and taking water out, I'm adding it after evaporation. Because I lose about an inch a week, so that's about 10%. And as you see, the shrimp are loving it. I have my TDS pen here. It's what is that, HMD or whatever. It's got the little rubber bushing on the back you can take out to set it. But let's check the TDS. Can you guys see through the screen? Probably.
No, this is actually just my own face.
Okay.
Mostly. What?
Nothing.
I'm echoey.
What?
I'm echoey.
Oh. You're silly is what
Yay.
you are. I can't read it.
Yes. Yes, I'm high enough.
131. I'm sorry. Hold on. Can you guys see that? $132 TDS. Oh, sorry. So 132 TDS is probably a, I mean, it could be from anything. I put some iron in here, for the plants. So that probably bumped it up a little bit. So it's probably a 6GH, no KH, and 130 TDS. I'd probably say it's 125 because I put 1 milliliter of that stuff in here. I have a piece of cholla wood. As you see, 2 booze plants, but for some reason that one never got a weight on it. Somebody's not doing their job. It's my little weight guy. He didn't put them on, but I just put the little weights on, the little fishing weights, and it keeps it held down to the bottom. So it looks like it's growing out of my very thin substrate. And as you see, the substrate barely even, I don't even have it piled up. I got about a 1/4 inch of substrate in these tanks. All of them, some a little less. Look, that doesn't even hit the plastic. Orange-eyed blue tigers. These guys are multiplying in here like mice. Oh, sorry. Must be catching stuff on the glass. But, I run really thin substrate. I don't do thick substrate. I used to, and what I get out of it is you spend a lot of money. You spend more money making it thick. It does the same skinny, at least with the brand I use. So we have a piece of cholla wood in there, and also we have a cinnamon stick boiled twice. It's zoomed in, so I don't know. It's my first time using this in a long time. That would be autofocus. Hold on. Tap. Alright, it'll focus. That looks really nice. But that's one good thing with cholla wood. You know, they can go in it, walk through it, and chill around it. So that's tank number one. Look, there's so many shrimp. It just amazes me how they just come out of the woodwork. And this substrate is, I believe that this is the, it is the, oh God, what's the brand name of that? Not SL Aqua. No, it's C, hold on. Come into my secret storage. Oh, Aqua Vitro. Yeah, it's Aqua Solum. I believe, yeah, it's the, let me see. Oh no, it is Flubal Stratum. This is the Aqua Solum. The little itty bitty pebbles, that's Aqua Solum. This is Flubal Stratum. Because these are just little itty bitty nuggets. So, yep, so it's got Flubal Stratum substrate. And look, for people that say Flubal Stratum doesn't work well, get right. Alright, so let's get the.
It's really comfy, Dad.
Okay, buddy.
Sitting on this little edge.
Good. Let's get the next one going here.
Because there's nothing wrong with it.
This is the Extreme Red King Kong tank. Eating the same food. The ones that we sell here from Blue Crown. Well, we sell more, but this is Blue Crown's food. These produce Red King Kongs, 1 stripes, 2 stripes. You know, they produce extremes. You know, they're like my extreme black King Kongs. I have Malaysian trumpet snails in here. I took them out of the big tank a while back. They multiply really good. Alright, hold on. I think I turned my focus stuff off. The autofocus. There we go. There we go. So yeah, these are Extreme Red King Kongs. And the difference between these and the Red Devils is they have the white tips on their tails. And they don't reproduce, I wish they did, but solid red, and they don't have orange eyes. They're not super high quality because, or super hygiene, I should say, because not all of them have dark red legs. The dark one right there has got about 50%. The super dark ones, they're the ones with the black in them. Those are the ones I'm going for. So the other ones I can pull out, you know, anything that's got a white dot on it or something, I could pull those out and put them in the Red King Kong tank. But here also, squish it down. This is a 10-gallon tank. Dual sponge filter, but this tank, I upgraded it to the PVC. This tank, I'm telling you, the air systems that, you know, putting the whole air system in, the continuous one, it might work. It didn't make a difference with my dual sponge filters, so I did the PVC. And now, I mean, I have so much air pressure. Here, this is after what? 2 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Yeah, look at it. And I have these turned down. Look at that. Look at the flow off of that. Look at all this stuff just blowing around. How fast. So you're gonna, you can't say that that doesn't work 100 times better. And I don't ever have to do anything to it except turn it down. Because that has way too much. I mean, sorry. Compared to, then you come over here, this one's not bad, but you got all this nasty grass up here. But that first tank used to stop all the time because the filters would get clogged up. Now I have the air stones and they don't get clogged up at all. So again, this is fluval stratum. We have moss. I'm sorry, the other tank here, I believe, had the same moss. This is, I believe, this is Christmas moss. Not 100% positive. All I know, oh yeah, this is the other one that does like a green and brown. So this is not the same. I do not know the name of this moss, but it's one of my faves. And the TDS in this tank, is that what fell? Yep, a TDS meter. Bye. Alright, I'm going to put that tube, that concrete tube, in the big 120 for the new fish. Alright, so over here we'll do the TDS pen. Sorry, I'm holding this curtain up. I'm trying to video. 152 in this tank. So the next tank, I'll show you what it is, but I'll show you the TDS first. 138. Now, not all of my tanks are the exact same. This tank could probably be higher and they'd be much happier. But like I said, I'm bringing them down. Some tanks, I put the plant stuff in here, the plant food, the other day, so it's gonna make the TDSs go all over the place. Look at that one right there. Ooh, that's a dark one. Phew. That one has no white on tail or nothing. So this tank here is my Red Bolt tank that I've been working very hard on to get them, like, their bodies super pink. This is one of my really good ones here. I don't know if you can really see the pink. Probably can't, but it's real pink and the head's almost solid red. But they're really starting to roll around now. But this is what I've been working hard on. They still, they'll still produce white ones that I call out. But hopefully after a while that stops, and of course they just, breed what I'm working hard at. So if we back up some, maybe, yeah, see the pink and the red head? They're starting to get pretty dark. It's starting to really work. And then this is, this moss here is hookerus moss. Looks like there's I got some Christmas moss stuck under it. This whole tank, I believe, is Christmas moss. Again, dual sponge filter, hemied up. Look at that air bubbles coming out. It's sick. Little water. Cholla wood, cinnamon stick. That is, this is not fluval stratum. This is the other one, the humate. All right. over to this tank. This is a coal tank. Ooh, that one's not too bad. That one's real pinky. I know who's going to want that. Another pink on that one. Oh, and it's a female. But this is where I take the culls. I put my culls, some of them are pure white. I put them in here out of the Red Bolt tank if they look like they're going to be white. And then I judge from here if they're going to be pure white. And then they go over into this tank. And the ones that are not pure white out of here go into this tank. So this is like my cull tank for 2 tanks. But as you can see, the shrimp in here, some have a real pink tint from me working in the other tank. This one also has cinnamon stick. This one has sawasatang. Does not have cholla wood. Had a leaf, they tore it up. Dual sponge filter. Of course, that's turboed. These guys like high TDS. Like 180's their favorite. They go nuts at 180. But let's see what this is right now. Can't see a goddamn thing. 131. And this one. 132, 131. Alright, 131. So that's more or less like an overflow tank. It's not a cull tank, but it's not. See, now there's some babies back there that are white. That doesn't mean let that one. But that doesn't mean it's going to grow up perfectly white. So I give it a little time, and then I separate them. So then let's go over here. Now this is the Snow White tank. This also has that first moss that it's brown towards the root or the stem and then green on the outs. Got a little algae in here, which is good. Dual sponge filter, supercharged. Also, we have wood, cholla wood, piece of wood. I'm not sure what that is, if it's a laponi or what it is, but the moss grows on it. This is Java moss. It grows on a lot of my stuff. You'll see the next tank. It's all over the other wood. Cinnamon stick. And this is Fluval Stratum. Alright, now this one will be our last tank for the day. Because that'll be 5 tanks plus an overflow tank. So you know what these are, Black King Kong shadows. In this tank, which you cannot see, okay, it's got a piece of cinnamon stick, but underneath this Java moss is a piece of cholla wood, which all the Java moss adhered to, and Christmas moss, and the whole back of the tank is sawasatang. And then a dual sponge filter again that has not been supercharged because it's still running good. And the TDS in this tank will be a whopping 156, 154. And as you see at 154, so that would be 308 microsiemens, because TDS and microsiemens are just double. So whatever TDS is, you double it, and that's your microsiemens. Approximately. So, and as you see, all these babies in here, and actually they were spitting the babies out at like 180. And like I said, I've been dropping the TDS on it just to see how they respond to it. But the glass has a good coating of biofilm and algae on it. It is a well-seasoned tank due to the very limited amount of air algae in it. As for this one here, same thing. You can see how the moss and the Sawasha tank are growing incredibly. I mean, you can see how nice it is due to the fact that it's a well-seasoned tank. Same as this one. The Sawasha tank's growing in a ball. This one, even though it has algae right there, all the mosses are growing perfectly because they're well-seasoned tanks. And these are culls these are fancy red tigers out of my big tank over there. But I took these out because these don't have white to them. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I should have took them to the pet store yesterday, but I didn't think about it when I went. What is that? Yeah, I can't wait to put all these guys in this tank. Put an algae in there. Because this tank's not balanced yet. It's not ready. I mean, the algae grows, which is good, but there's really not too much on the wall. And I got bacteria in here. The only thing is I haven't left the lights on 24/7 because then the other tanks will get it. This one here's been running forever, but it's got algae in it, but the babies are just loving it. So hopefully soon the algae starts to die back and the moss takes over. But all right, guys, for today, that'll be the end of this camera. Let me see. Hold on a sec. Hold on. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Hold on. Hold on. I got another camera. I'm turning on another camera. Probably should have done it first, but it'll be all right. Holy, what in the... Dude, it's almost class time. It's almost time for class.
I'll tell you what time it is. 101.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, it's class. Go. Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Don't want to miss your class, big boy. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. So, what did I miss? I'll be up there in a second, kiddo. What? Mark Shrimp Tanks? What? Shut the back door. Aquarium Shrimp. Mark Shrimp Tanks is in here. Hello, Brian. Tanks looks good. Welcome, Mark. Wow, what an honor. Holy heck. Look, there's this thing. Mark Shrimp Tanks. Aquarium Shrimp. I don't know if he's still in here. Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Mud Green, what's happening?
Hey, Mike.
I love those etched feed dishes. Yeah, that's why I keep mine right here. I don't ever want to ruin his dish. It's an honor that he sent it to me. Aquarium Shrimp, yeah, Janet Aquarium. Chevy Fish, welcome.
Wow.
Smiley's Aquatics.
Make him a moderator. I don't know if you want.
Yeah, I couldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be cute. So I'd have to go here.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, go start your class. I'll be up there. So So I was asked yesterday to go through the tanks and kind of kind of speak, give ideas on TDS, water parameters, stuff like that. So that's another thing is the tanks are all different. As much as I want to get them to be exact, it's really hard because one tank might have way more shrimp and you feed them way more. One tank has less. One tank's got more plants and moss. One tank may have wood in the other tank. Anything can change the water parameters. But I mean, if there's a 20 ppm difference in stuff, then that's a big. It's not such a small little ordeal. It's that way for a reason. Certain shrimp that I have, I found like a higher TDS. So, and how I figure that out is when they start to have babies, but it's multiple over and over and over. It's not okay. We'll go up there.
The timer's still going.
Oh, okay. It's a continuous thing that the females just continue over and over and over. So if that happens,
that is so crazy.
I know. Then I kind of know that that's what triggers them at that TDS.
He said, yes, I'm still here, guys. See?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Mark, this is my little one, Luke. He watches almost all your videos. Hey, we watched that one last night, didn't we? Remember you said turn the phone?
Yeah.
He was watching your video with me. But,
time to go.
yeah, Mark, I don't know if you saw, I wanted to show you, this powdered food here. I won that big pack off you before. Mike Green said hi. I won your big package, all your food, and you sent it to me. Hello, Luke. Are you going to school? Yeah, he goes upstairs. He's on a computer, like you were saying. The kids where you're at. He's going upstairs right now. He went up there, and it's got a little like a countdown timer, like a couple minutes and stuff. But I took all your powdered foods, your clay, everything that's powdered. Excuse me. I put it in here, and I put my mulberry leaf powder, and then I ground up all my floaters on my tanks. I put all that in here, and this is like the biggest treat that I give them. Probably like once a week. But yeah, I got your tray right here. I don't ever put it in. I don't put it in a tank. I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, cool. And then here's the mulberry powder we make for the leaves. We grind the leaves up and then send this to customers and like homeschool because of COVID. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what it is. Or he would be going to school. So the school, we have computers, but the school gives the kids a special computer. So they're kind of all linked together with the teacher. So if the teacher says click on here, they're all on the same stuff. But there's some kids that still choose to use like their parents' computer. I don't know. But so that's what we did this stream today for. Like I said, I was sent a comment yesterday asking if I would do that and do the substrates. As you see, I don't use expensive substrates, which...
I want to tell you something silly, Dad.
What?
There's a little thing.
Is class going?
Yeah.
Then you need to get upstairs. I'll be up there in a minute. Okay, hurry up. Tell me.
Okay, so there was a little commercial and it said oh my god, I got like $80,000, and then and then she chose, oh, let's go grape picking with Lady Gaga. It was really fun.
All right, now go on. Get up there. I'll be up there in a second. Come on, please. Thank you. It just goes to show that you don't need a super expensive substrate. But I'll tell you right now, if I had different substrate availability, meaning if it was in a store down the street for me, I would go. Oh, iReady. He was talking about the computer stuff. But okay, go to class. He gets so excited. Mark's in here, so he gets so excited. He gets super excited with everybody, but Mark's like having Elvis in here. All right, get in your class. But I mean, if I had ADA soil down at the store, I'm sure I'd use that. But these are the two substrates I can go up to the store and purchase. Actually, I can get both these substrates at the fish store down from me, not a Petco and stuff. Petco carries Petco, Pet Supplies Plus, all the big box stores. They carry the Fluval Stratum. And that's a really good place to get it super cheap. The big, huge 18-pound bags for way cheap, probably like $25 cheaper than what it should be sold. But the other stuff, the Aquavitro, that's special ordered by the store. So my friend's store that sells all my shrimp, he special orders. Now he sells it, and the fish store down the street from me sells it. So it's just the ones that I have. So it just goes to show that. Now, I mean, they're not super cheap. I mean, Fluval Stratum for, what is it, a 8-pound bag, I think costs $17. Yeah, I think, well, they're all close to $20 for an 8-pound bag. The Aquavitro's like 21. It's a little more, but it's the black humate. It has the humate in the substrate. So, but yeah, I would like to get the 88 powder or something like Mark uses, but you know, I have to like order it from California from my buddy in California. So that's what we're going to start doing a few days a week is we're going to go through all the tanks. I guess just start this. I mean, I don't want to waste a whole hour, even a half hour on one tank. So I'm going to do like 5 tanks a day. And then, because like I said, this one here is just an overflow tank from these two here. I put what I don't want in that tank, but I sell those as golden bees. So they have that little goldish, pinkish color to them. So I have my snow whites, and I have the gold bees, and I have the red bolts. And I've been working on those red bolts for about 5 months now. So that's a project that I've been working hard on. Other than the tiger project over here where I mixed a red tiger, a red striped tiger, you know, it's a tiger with the red stripes, with an orange-eyed orange tiger because I wanted to transfer the orange eyes over. Well, I have orange red tigers now, but they don't have the orange eyes, so I want to keep going with that a little more. Does Brightwell not send you soil? Brightwell doesn't even know who I am, Mark. Nobody knows who I am. I don't get anything from anyone. Amber Fitzgerald, welcome. If I haven't seen anyone in here, I mean, if Jan Aquatics, if I haven't seen everybody's name, welcome, and hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up, hit all that good stuff. Yeah, congratulations on your new wrench. I really like your etched shrimp feed dishes. Cool. Yeah, I don't get anything from anyone. The Aquavitro. I I have a bunch of freebies to give away. Aquavitro, my buddy's store, he contacted Aquavitro and said, hey, will you send me a bunch of your products for this company I deal with? We sell his shrimp, blah, blah, blah. So Aquavitro said, okay, but we're going to send them to you instead of sending them to him because we don't want, like, all of his customers and viewers and everything to think that we just will send anyone free stuff, because I guess they don't want to be contacted. Hey, can I have a bunch of free stuff? So they sent it to him, and then he called me. I went up there and got it. So I got a bunch of, that's hides and stuff. There's a couple cool ones that I like. Yeah. So you have, like, they sent me, like, pipes. They're made out of, like, see if it does. I think they're plastic, but they have a lot of weight for them, or weight to them. Yeah, I'm sure they're just plastic, but they are by Aquavitro. Oh, yeah, so. Sorry, the glare sucks. Yeah, it's Aquavitro. So they sent the pipes. They sent, like, this little SpongeBob house type deal. Tall hut. Yeah, it looks like Squidward's house. I don't know, silly. Stars. Little shrimp hides. I really don't know who's hiding in that. These are cool. These pipes, they call them stacks. They're like the pipes they put out on the roads. They're pretty neat. You could stack them or just put them in your substrate so it looks like there's pipes coming up. And then cubes. Cubes are really cool. They're all cut open. Again, some more hide. So I'm going to start giving that stuff away. Yeah, they make a nice pyramid. Yeah. I'm going to start giving that stuff away. I still have my buddy's store who gives me, like, the shrimp baby and stuff to give away. He's the one that contacted Aquavitro about free samples. So I got to give that away, and then they want, like, people's reactions to the prizes. So I might do some of that this weekend and stuff, but I try not to do it all the time because, it's like I don't want people just signing on here just to get a bunch of free stuff. Even though it's TJ Canada, how long have you been keeping shrimp? I've been keeping shrimp. This just turned 21, so 17, since the end of 2017, beginning of 18, so right around November of 2017 is when I started. I started to ease out of discus. I used to breed discus, and then other stuff. I was breeding other stuff, but I had big tanks with a bunch of discus. I smoothed out of that and went into. I started to get shrimp. The story's kind of funny. A friend of mine who actually owns a pet store now, he told me, hey, you should get into shrimp. And I was like, what? Really? And he's like, yeah, they're really cool, because he knows I like the colors and stuff. So I was like, all right, well, I'll check them out. And he said, well, I'll just bring some over and give them to you. So I set up a tank. I put them in there. The tank wasn't seasoned, and they all died. He gave me like 10 of them. So then I called him, told him they all died, and about a week later, he brought me 10 more. And that was it. The tank exploded. It was a 20-gallon long. So I don't know, I probably had 300-400 shrimp in there. And after that, it's all she wrote. Enzo, welcome. It just took off, because I was like, wow, okay, well, I know what they need. So let me start getting some other colors. And that's when I started getting a lot of the Neos. And then then I seen the Caridina colors, and that's what it just set it off because it reminded me of the discus. Just like my cichlids, I don't just go, and buy African cichlids. To me, I don't know. African cichlids are really pretty. They have a lot of color, but they're not different. There's too many, and they all look the same. So, like the cichlids that we have now, I got rid of all the babies, took everything in, got rid of everything except the 7 parents. And we got a bunch of really, really nice. We have Monte Cristos. They're rare fish. We have just some really nice ones. I'm actually thinking of making my background the fish tank and then have all my cameras on the shrimp tanks. So you guys aren't staring at a wall. And this is kind of boring, so if I had tanks back there that you could actually see, maybe it'd be a little better, but will distilled water lower that might green. Okay. Just put no planarian to kill the Hydra, or use Panicure C. It'll kill it immediately. But you want to lower your GH and not change your KH. You can, if you don't care about, playing scientist, it's not hard to put a pH up. You can add a pH up to raise your KH to where you want it. Use RO water. Only put in so much GH plus remineralizer to where you want it. Let's say you want a 4. Put it in just enough to get your GH to 4, and then put pH up in it and get that right to where you want it. And there you go. Good to go. Both tanks are doing well, but no babies I can see so far. Yeah, no babies. I'm still trying to get into shrimp. I have 2 tanks, 1 blue velvet. I actually have the blue velvets around the corner. They're, the blue jellies or whatever. I haven't showed that yet because they're also, this is the Fluval Flex. So I don't know if you can tell by the look of it right now, but it's bowed in the front like it's got a belly. It doesn't go left to right. It goes top to bottom. Well, I have another one around the corner, and it's a 15-gallon. That's where I got them. I have them in there. I haven't really showed that. I haven't showed that tank at all because I'm waiting for them. So many of them were buried, so I'm just waiting for the babies to grow up. So, what is this? 2 tanks, 1 blue velvet, and 1 with some PRL calls my buddy gave me. So you have them in, Caridina parameters then? Which is fine, but you have 2 tanks. I'm sorry. How long have the tanks been up and running? Have they been up and running a while? Both tanks are doing well, but no babies I can see so far. Also, you might have, if they're culls, they might have gave you all females. If you have no babies and there's no saddles, the shrimp aren't getting saddled or anything, you might have all females. Redfish, bluefish, smileys, stuff to get rid of Hydra, but I like to use simple pond snails. My advice is to buy from a reliable source like Detroit. Yeah, I got all that stuff. You can't, there's, I don't know how to say it. It's, some things, it just happens. I had Hydra once in my life. It just grew on one of my tanks when everything was over there. Before I set this up and started the business, it was over there. Do you say it's from the tank being dirty? Do you say it's from this, that, the other? Doesn't matter. Just you want to get rid of it. And it's probably tank maintenance. you know, always helps. And ever since I've never had it again, due to the fact that I do the tank maintenance, um, which is just water changes. So, and like I say, less substrate, just things like that. Because once you get hydrated, you look in the tank and just observe it. What's going on? What's in the tank? How much is in the tank? What's my TDS at? What's my water parameters at? How often am I doing water changes? Ammonia, nitrite, nitrates, GH, KH, pH. Check everything you can. Write it all down on a piece of paper. Everything. And then even the amount of time you have light, the hours that you have your lights on, how many shrimp are in the tank, if it's a big load, a little load, how much you feed a day, how many times a day, how much you feed a day, how many times a week you feed, do they eat the food that you feed them, or does it sit in the tank and they don't like the food, what types of food, just write all this stuff down and look at it. I mean, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You probably fit on a little card and then look at it and start to change things. Okay, well, I'm only doing water changes this much. The amount of water I'm taking out is good, but it's just not I'm doing it enough, or this or that, and just change things for the better. And that's it. And then those are the ways to make sure that it never happens again. PRL codes are coming up on a year, and about the blue velvet is pretty new, about a month and a half. Well, if you got PRL culls and you haven't had babies in a year, yeah, it's good. You'd be able to tell if they're all females after a year. They got to be huge. So just look at their sides. Can you tell the difference between a male and female? Because the female, has that big disc on the side. The reason is like it's like a spoon. It opens up and holds the berries inside when they're pregnant. And then the males don't. It's just the bars just come straight down. Their armor, the shell. But the females, it comes down, and then the other ones overlap it. Yeah. Well, no, they go behind it, and then the big disc is on the outside. So if they all have big disc on them, you probably have all females, or you have all males. They might have gave you all males, or there's they're not comfortable. But after a year, you'd think you'd see something. Or it could be a lot of stuff. They could be having babies and they're not living due to not enough biofilm in your tank. There's a lot of things. Without me seeing it, I'm not sure. So, LP Lurkin, what's up? Just stopped by to show some love. Sorry I can't stay doing school with my son. Same here. I'm supposed to be upstairs, but Mama just came home, and now I got to go fix my car. I drive a Dodge Magnum, and I am getting the flashing light syndrome. So when I drive the car or turn it on, like at night strength, everything goes whoa, 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 whoa. So it's pulsating the electrical in my car, which means it pulsates it to my firing in the engine and everything. So, with me not working and everything, I called my buddy up, told him, and he's a retired mechanic. He said he'll go buy me lurking long time. He told me that he would buy it and just come on over, but I got to help him put headlights in his Dodge Ram truck. So I was like, hey, whatever. So I got to go over there and fix my car. So I hate getting off of this, but, I got to do it. So everyone, look, here's the thing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate it more than anything in the world. You guys know that I love you so much. But everyone that's new here, thank you very much for coming and checking me out today. It's an honor to have you guys and girls come here and spend time and listen to me, ramble on about stuff. You have shrimp in an uncycled tank. Probably so. That's usually when the Hydra happens. But setting up 29-gallon, waiting the cycle, but it has Hydra and Planaria as well, waiting on Panicure to arrive to treat both tanks. All right, look, before I cut out of here, look, when you get your Panicure CC, you don't have to ask nobody or nothing. Open up the bag, get a little itty-bitty spoon like this, a little coffee stir. That thing's real small. I mean, if you think... I mean, it's like half the size of my nail, or maybe the size of my pinky nail. But what you want to do is get a spoon of this level, just shake it down, and then sprinkle that if it's a 10-gallon tank. It's all you need. Leave it for 2.5 days, then do a 10% water change on it. Just, to take away if you have any ammonia spike from the Planaria, Hydra, stuff like that. That's all you got to do. It's real simple. Real simple. Thanks for your wisdom. Hey, look, I got it all day long. I learned a lot of it from this gentleman in here, Mr. Mark Shrimp Tanks, who has graciously honored me by coming into my channel today. And I mean that wholeheartedly. We are longtime viewers of his channel. It's very exciting to have someone of such high understanding and
I'm gonna show you this really quick.
What?
Look what Bobby got me.
What is that? A donut?
Yes.
Show them. Look at this donut he's got. It's as big as my head. Half. But yeah. It's my pleasure, he says. Can't you show some tanks? I already did, brother, but I gotta go. I gotta go fix my car. I'm really sorry. Thanks for the stream, Brian. See ya, Luke. Thanks, mods, lurkers, and chat. Stay healthy and safe, everyone. Have a great day. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Mark Shrimp Tanks. I'll remember this forever. Yep, even little guy said, see ya. But thank you to my moderators. For doing a great job. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I wish I did not have to go fix my car. And Mark, if you're not busy in the future, stop on by and share some of your wisdom. But if not, what is today? Today is Thursday, so you should be doing a stream tomorrow. What do you say? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, so it should be tomorrow. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything you do for us here at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a channel.
This is so huge.
Yes, so is my head and my nose, my eyes.
Just look here.
Look at that, that's a big ear. What did you say? Hello? All right, everybody, take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya from Detroit. And the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Stay safe. And we'll see you soon.
And stay shrimpy.
And stay shrimpy, as he says. Bye.